once you add the spikes at the bottom, make sure to check in where the boundary of the top is. And as you can see, I really don't need this whole thing, so I could just delete those. And another helpful tool to deleting things is a select option, which lets you select everything you want to delete instead of tapping each one individually. And you gotta make sure that you add structure to land on after everything you add, and try to not make it too fast till the drop. And as you can see, the level is turning out pretty good. Just look at that. That's pretty good. And right there, it's a late click, because if you click early, you will die to the spikes. You could either lower the spikes with these spikes, or you could make this orb a pink orb and lower it down. There, that works perfectly. And you could also add a pad. And since there's like a drop right here, you could add like a faster speed and new gameplay. So you could go ahead and put a 2x speed and also like whatever gameplay you want. But right here, I think I'm gonna add wave because it is my favorite game mode. So right now, it's just gonna transition to wave. And make sure to add some sauce to make sure that the player does not switch gravity before like entering the portal. Otherwise it can skip just like that. And if that happens, you could just easily put some of these flat spikes at the bottom. And for wave gameplay, you're gonna need slopes, and slopes are these. And there's not a particular slope that has a hitbox, so you're gonna have to make your own by finding these. So these won't kill you if you hit them. Well, you'll make it so that it kills you. As you can see, like, I'm making it like kind of like a triangle. These 3 triangles mean that you have to spam, and you also have to fill it in, but I think people should normally just make the hitbox first, because that is very important. Now that we've got the hitboxes on, now we gotta fill it in with these. These don't need a hitbox because you're not supposed to even go in here, and it's not possible to go in there. So there it is. It's some wave gameplay. You could copy and paste this. Delete anything else I got in it other than that. And you could just keep copy and pasting these. Look at that. And I still gotta fill in the top because I haven't checked how high the height limit is, but it doesn't really matter too much because you could just fill it up infinitely. But it will take some extra time. There, I did it perfectly, but this is just some simple wave gameplay. You just have to make these slopes and fill them in. And you gotta make it match so that there's nothing like filled out. You have to make sure that the only space that's like darker, like the background, is where the wave is supposed to be. So there it is. We got some wave gameplay. And I'm gonna make it a little bit longer because it is my favorite game mode. So here's like how you make this. Like you just gotta make it spam a bit. But as you can see, like the music is kinda about to make a drop. So right here, you could either I think you should make it slow down a little bit with these, and for this part, it's recommended to use a move trigger. Right here, you can make it like 2. And make sure that you make some extra structure at the bottom for it to go up. And try to not make it too close to the spawn point. Oh no, wait. Delete the start position, you can make a new one at about like 10 seconds. So as you can see, it's not moving right now because we haven't added a move trigger. Go to the call thing, the drawer call, and next to call you should see move. You gotta place that down like where your portal is or behind it. I recommend behind it. Change your target group ID to 2, and negative equal, like it's the same thing as going down, and a positive number is going up. So in this occasion, I want it to go up, so I'm gonna put 30 and the move time to about 6.95. It's going pretty slow, so what you want to do is make this like 50. And it's still going pretty slow, so make the move time slower. Okay, now it's pretty good, but I kind of want it a little bit faster. And I'm going to make another one move down. You can make a block higher because by the time you get there, the block, like the missing block, will already be covered by the floor. And make the group ID 3 instead of 2. And make sure that these are group 2 as well. And where it says group 2 above it, make copy and paste that one and make a group 3. Since you want it to go down, make the negative 50 make the 50 a negative 50. Just keep everything else. And if you want it to be like a little bit harder, you could put like a little gravity changing portal. Okay. Right here, I can just make it move down. There. Now I already did that, and as you can see, like since I already play tested it, see where the UFO is going. So right here, I'm now gonna make a ship segment. Though it is a little difficult, it's like you can still nerf it by putting the flat spikes. Nerf is just to like make the level easier. And you gotta make sure that everything's the same group if you want it to move along with it. Okay, that's group 3. Oh no, that's group 2. Even though I messed up, it's still easy to fix mistakes. Yeah, this messed up too, but I just fixed it in a second by changing the group. And you also could make it another one, like right here, to make it go back into normal gravity. And this is what not to do. You should never do that. It's way too overused, makes gameplay non-fun. You should usually do this type of gameplay and add this right here, like a little line right here, and a slope to go along with it. So for the slope, you just have to make these and make it go back up again. Fill it in and make the hitbox. With the hitbox, you could use these. And this button is to make it turn inside out. These buttons are for half block. And these spikes are like miniature spikes to add to slopes to make them have a hitbox. And another hitbox that you gotta add is the slope hitbox. You should already know how to do this because I already showed you how. So there it is. And it's always good to add a saw right here. And for the edge, you could like just add a spike to make it not look plain. And more saws. And if you want them to go down, just make the space too tight. And that is pretty difficult, so we should nerf that. Going up all the way isn't much recommended, but if it's your layout, it's your choice. You do what you do. I'm just telling you it's not recommended. And for spider, oh, by the way, I'm not making the level on sync. This is just to show you like how to make a layout with these game modes. I can now delete my start position and add a new one right here. And right here you could turn on show hitboxes, which shows you where you already have your hitboxes. And I don't have these all the way down, otherwise the ship might go through it. And right here I'm also going to add some because I do not want the ship to go through it again. Right here, it's just some simple spider gameplay. I'm just going to make like 4 clicks or so, but spider is a pretty cool game mode to make a level out of. Because there's also a cool trick that involves a black orb. There. Now, you're going to want to add pads. So right here you have to add a black orb. And right here you have to add it like above the black orb. Like right here. And right here you gotta make a platform for the spider to land on. And with these tricks, it makes it click on the orb, and while you hold on the orb, it also makes it go down onto the platform. And it also makes the spider change gravity to like the top, which makes it go on the pads above it. And this is pretty cool transition, because you could just add some gravity portals. As you can see, this part has been bugging me out lately because the hitbox is too big. Now, as you heard on this video, you could hear the beat drop, which means you usually go fast and into like a harder game mode. So right here you can make it harder than it usually is, and make sure to add these